Well, ah, gosh. I I took a nap and I didn't. I must have been tired. I just happened to look up and say I didn't. I laid down at around 2 o'clock. So anyway, I must be out of it. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Family Tube and Dwayne, what happened to that? I was you having a live stream that you wanted me to go to, or was I supposed to set one up, or what, my fella? Hey, Frugal Granny and Willow and everybody, and looks like there's a bunch of them in here. What time? It's 16 after 5. I ain't had a good week. I've been out of sorts. Is that a place on my hat there that looks like something's tore it or something? I don't know why I hadn't noticed that before, but anyhow, I'm here. Hey, Lisa. And who else? Dan. My glasses are dirty. Crazy Family Tube tonight at 8. I was going to ask y'all about that. I haven't done a whole lot this week. I don't know if it's well, everybody knows this ain't my favorite time of year. But I don't know. I've been out of sorts matter of fact, I don't think I probably hadn't put up but 3 videos this week. I've got some to put up, but I just hadn't got into it. No, I don't have to go get my grandson. He rings a bell over at, which means I'm going to have to leave here in about 45 minutes. He gets off at 6. He rings that bell for Salvation Army. And I wonder if this coffee's hot. That's my Bloomington, Indiana coffee cup. And boy, it's getting the dings all over it. I've dropped it several times. But it's tough. It is tough. Folks, I'm still waiting on some dirt. I ain't got but 4 things of dirt. One of them's from North Carolina, one's from Indiana, one's from New York, and the other, of course, is from Florida. Matter of fact, it come right out of my backyard. What was that? Is that a mosquito? That gun. So how you doing, Willow? Yeah, and folks, I've realized I've got too many items on my Teespring thing. I'm gonna downsize that somewhat because it's just really taking up space, and nobody seems interested in a lot of that stuff. But who is oh damn. Is that Wiggleman? I don't know. But and we lost lost one of our cats the other day. Anyway, it's the only one we had left that we hadn't had fixed, and I guess she come in heat, and somehow or another she got outside, and we ain't seen her since. And it's the one that is, I call her crazy because yeah, we still have that big swamp. I was down there the other day looking, see if I could see if that little alligator was still in there now. Hey, Rianne. Don't see you much. I see Elena all the time on Facebook, but I don't see you. Hey, Wendy. I hope well, if she does come back, she's going to be probably pregnant. I would think that's probably why she took, because she's never showed any interest in getting out anyway. Well, but we got 4 cats, but they're all fixed. But she was the only one that wasn't fixed. But now what was I talking about, guys? I'm still half asleep, I can't believe I don't usually take a nap that time of day. I didn't mean to take a nap, to tell you the truth. I just laid down there a minute. And next thing I knowed, it was after 5 o'clock. And I didn't know my thing kicked in. I didn't know it. It must have turned on, I guess, because y'all was on there. Oh, okay, I'm saying that last name right. Wegelman. Is that a German out in the yard? Matter of fact, the last scrap run I went on, I wasn't going on a scrap run because it was already up in the middle of the day, and I figured the trash people had already come around. There's Scrap at Pallet Man. Hey, Paul. But by the way, I just noticed a while ago, I've got 912 subscribers now, so I'm kind of looking at 1,000 here now, I think. But now I went on this scrap run, and I was just going by to pick up the cans from the people that leave them out for me. And I run across this one place. I got a huge pile. Matter of fact, I would like to stay there and went through some more of that stuff, but I didn't have nowhere to put it. And but I found a huge bag and a lot of loose baby clothes, and they was all folded up nice and everything. Of course, I don't have no use for them, and I'm not going to have a yard sale. So I got them, and I had them all piled up in the floor of the scooter and up on my lap. And I took them over to Lauren, my lady friend that has the yard sale. Matter of fact, she was having the yard sale today, and gave her all them baby clothes. I can't believe people, instead of trying to donate that stuff, would put it out there at the trash like that. Because if I hadn't picked it up, most likely it would have wound up in the landfill. But I got them to her, and of course she had me some cans too. But that was the last scrap run. That was it yesterday? Is today Saturday? Yeah, today's Saturday. So I guess it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. You tell my mind ain't really awake. Ain't really awake yet, but I've been working on me a new intro to my videos. I actually like it. I think I'm gonna like it better than the one I've got. The one I've got, it's okay, I guess, but there's a couple of places in there that I misspelled some words that's in that comes up on the screen, the captions. And I've been meaning to change that for a good while now, but I just hadn't done it. And it's already dark outside. And I'm trying to read some of this. Yeah, she's right. You're right. Well, I probably ain't. I woke up confused. I did. I woke up confused. But I'm going to start doing things a little bit different. My schedule for one thing, and I'm starting next week. I made me up a bunch of new cards, and I'm going to start trying to get more neighbors to start leaving me cans out, and so I don't have to dig through their trash. And I'm especially going to start with the ones that I know puts cans in their trash. And I'm mainly just going to concentrate on cans unless something's laying there that's really lucrative or really got some value to it as far as stuff that I can resell. And matter of fact, I picked about a week or two ago. I picked up one of them gas-powered leaf blowers, and I put some gas in it a few days ago to see if it was starting. And it started right up. So things like that has value. And see, matter of fact, I've already sold it. And that was an easy sell because people's blowing leaves now because leaves is falling. And that was an easy sell. I don't blow leaves. We mow them and let it go right back into the ground. And that's what you should do anyway, but nobody wants that stuff laying in their yard. But if you go over it with a mower that mulches, you don't really see it much anyway. But it puts the nutrients right back in the ground, which is good. It's good for your yard. So I've been told. I don't know. Boy, my whiskers I ain't combed them today. I comb my mustache. I'm thinking about whacking it off though. I get confused when I look at myself and I'm trying to rub them, and that bright light is bothering me. Hold on just a minute. Oh man, that's better. That's much better. But I'm just gonna concentrate on the cans, and I'm trying to figure out a quick, fast way to get. And I know some people tell me, well, when you pick up cans, crush them right then and put them in your bag. But a lot of them places that I pick up cans, they're already in a bag, so it'd be kind of difficult to sit there and crush cans as you pick them up. And you leave them in the bag. So when I get back here at the house, I got bags that I put out back there where I'm supposed to keep all my cans. And but it does make sense to crush them as I go, especially when I pick them up individually. And somebody commented the other day that I need to they see me leaving a lot that I see along the way. But usually, if they're in an area that I'm gonna trip and stumble and maybe fall to get to, I do leave them. And then if they're there when me and my grandson uh, goes, gosh, I got sleep in my eyes. I apologize for oversleeping, folks, because I really look forward to this thing every week. I want to do it. I get kind of lonesome during the week when I don't talk to nobody, but I try not to be a burden on people. I don't want to. I don't want to be push myself on you folks. I mean, does that make sense? At least the compost leaves and everything. I can say that way. You don't have to buy soil. Yeah, I got a compost pile out. As a matter of fact, I got a big pile out there that's 3 or 4 years old. It should be good dirt now. But I don't want to. I tend to forget that people's got jobs, they got lives and stuff beyond YouTube. I don't. My whole life, my whole routine revolves around YouTube and uh, what I do with. Hey, Chance, my friend, how you doing? But I don't feel like I don't have a life. My life is pretty compact. It's pretty oriented around YouTube and my baby grandson, and uh, bless his heart. The other day, my daughter was taking him to school, and he was watching one of my videos on his phone, and he told, I tried to FaceTime with you last week. Might have tried to reach you too late. Uh, I never know when somebody's on. Hey, Tanya, my clock lady friend. But now I done lost my train of thought. That's what I get for looking over here when I'm right in the middle of trying to say something. But what the heck was I talking about, guys? Hey, Marty, I'm still on Crazy Family. Did y'all see all them dang hams that he was pulling out of that dumpster? I mean, fly in the world. Hams, they're wrapped up in that shiny paper with a little net thing wrapped around them. And I don't know how many he got out there. It looked like it might have been 30 or more. Hams. And it was cold weather, so as a matter of fact, I had to go back and look at that 2 or 3 times and just shaking my head because I just couldn't believe it. Boy, I'd love to have my hands on one of them. We got a ham in there, but it's for Christmas. But man, it had to be 30 in there or more. Just a darn slew of them. It kind of put me to mind all them potatoes he got hold of that time. 300 and something pounds of potatoes still in the bag. Good Lord. Yeah. And then I watched one this morning of him. He was cooking breakfast. That looked good to me. I like that kind of food with all the potatoes and the mushrooms and all that stuff, the peppers. And Claire, go looking over here again. It was a lot of pork. I'll tell you what, it. I don't know what store that was at. It might have been Aldi's, but I was wondering, does him and Alan ever go out and not find anything? Seems like every time they go out, they just get a big run of stuff. I'm doing all right, Rianne. Doing all right. I try to catch you on Facebook, but I never catch you on Facebook. Catch Elena on there a lot. Oh, matter of fact, Elena, did you go watch that video? That's when I told you I had to go out and pick some stuff up. You said you'd watch it. And I was talking to you on that video, like you could hear me. It was about 30 hams or more. It might have been more, but it was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of them. Marty and I are not on Facebook. You're not? I'll talk to you on Facebook. I didn't know you went dumpster diving, Lisa. Sure didn't. I can't remember if I watched. I think I've watched your videos. My notifications doesn't work on here. In other words, it used to when somebody come online or something, it would tell me that they're there. But now it doesn't do it. And I've tried everything to get it to start working again. Oh, she just has Messenger. Okay, that answers that. But hey, Scrap Hawk, I didn't know you was there, my friend. That young man's growing up. Growing up. I remember when he had that little boy's voice, and now he's got a man's voice. But anyhow, I never had a cup that kept stuff hot as long as this thing does. It needs washing. It needs washing. But anyhow, yeah, Facebook does have a lot of politics and a lot of advertisements, and I get a lot of friend requests from people I don't know. And I hate, most of the time if somebody requests, I approve it and go on. But I don't even know how many friends I got on Facebook. Probably around 300, something like that. But Dwayne, if you want to send me there's Get Her Done, Granny. I'm doing all right, my friend. But yeah, Dwayne, if you want to have a chat with me on StreamYard, just send me an email notice. I'll get it that way. JunkDobber@gmail.com. But I know you mentioned it the other day, and I think I sent you a thing back and said I'd set one up, but I thought you was talking about a private live stream, but I guess you was telling me that you was going to be on StreamYard at 10:30 that morning. I didn't catch that till it was too late. But yeah, I'd be glad to talk to you, my friend. Y'all please pray for Phoenix, my granddaughter. She's got a fever and a headache. You got it, dear. You got it. Don't want your babies to be sick. Weekend, you're crazy here, says Dwayne T64. What does that T64 stand for, my friend? And I've got a couple of here comes trouble. Did I invite you in here?
No, but I'm coming in here.
But you're coming in here anyway, huh? This is my baby. He's been working on a science project that I didn't know. I did a lot of experience. That's my coffee. It ain't drank.
Smell it.
He's been working on a science project where they take an egg, a raw egg, in the shell, and they put it in
vinegar.
In vinegar.
Jar vinegar. And I just picked this. It's a science fair. I picked the experiment from me. Everyone else has different ones.
Okay. But let me tell them what it does. You put that egg in a cup of vinegar.
Yeah.
And the vinegar.
Well, like, it will take the eggshell off.
It dissolves. I'm telling this.
I'm telling too.
It dissolves the eggshell. And you wind up with the egg, but it's in that membrane that's in the eggshell.
Yeah, and
it doesn't dissolve the membrane, so you got a soft egg.
It's kind of like squishy. But here's the thing too: if you put the egg in water, the egg will soak up all the water, and then the insides will basically just be all water. So basically, if you're okay with bad smells and stuff, then you would actually practically be able to just make a lot of water balloons with eggs.
Yeah.
Because my mother threw one on the street and it just popped. It was just right here and let go and it just popped and it was only water.
Yeah, well, we learned. I didn't know. My daughter come in here one day with one that had dissolved the eggshell, and she said, "Look at this." And she said, "Don't squeeze it, don't mash it." And I took it, and it was squishy, like a little rubber ball or something. And you could hold it up to the light, and you could still see the egg yolk floating around there in the white of the egg. So I did a lot of experiments when I was in school, but I never heard of nothing like that. So I was amazed at that. But you want to try it. Try it. Put an egg in a cup of vinegar. In a couple of days, the eggshells dissolve. I didn't know vinegar would dissolve calcium, and that's basically what it does. But he's and met a YouTuber, but not one I know like you all. Yeah, I've met a couple of YouTubers out and about, but mostly just the younger people, younger guys. They got high schoolers that work in Publix part time, and I think they're all subscribed to my channel because I give them all cards. Because they see that camera on the bill of my hat, and they know I'm probably YouTubing. No, I don't think I'd like a water balloon egg either. What did he do, leave? I guess he did. But he said he picked that out. I didn't know he picked that out. But he's got a big board that he sets up now, and it's got all the information on it, and it's a display board, and he's got his eggs sitting in these jars of vinegar and stuff like that. I guess it's something that he's going to have to take it to school. And I thought it was due Friday, but it wasn't. We said we hauled it over for nothing. I think it goes in Monday. Pretty sure that's what it does. I don't recognize that name. Folks, if y'all can shout me out, do it. I can almost smell 1,000 subscribers now. I want to get there so bad. And this is the 7th, so when all this stuff's supposed to come down about the changes that YouTube's making, that's only 3 days away. I don't think it's going to affect a whole lot of people. I think I know the kind of ones it's going to affect, but oh, okay. They just talking about something on this. Yeah, he left the door open. He ain't gonna shut the door. But there ain't much racket going on in there right now anyway. But anyway, folks, I'd wait a few more minutes. It only takes me about 5 minutes to get over to get him, my older grandson. They're not giving him as much time as they used to. Used to he'd work 5 days a week, but this now they're just. I think they hired a lot of people, a lot more than they needed, and now they're trying to split it all up between them. And the other day they wanted him to go to one place, a Publix that's 30 miles from here, but they only wanted him to work 3 hours. And of course, my daughter talked to the lady about it. She said he can't go over. He said somebody's going to have to drive over there. It's going to take 30 minutes to get over there. And then they're going to have to turn right around and come back and get him 3 hours later. And it's totally not worth it. It's too much. He told y'all, before he could work, he gave y'all 4 places that he could work. And that's not one of them. So I don't know why they've changed. And that seemed like to me they would give him preference over where he wants to work because he's been there. This is the 4th year, I think. And this looks like he would get preference instead of these newbies that comes in. But you can't tell them how to run it. It's their show. And they don't work Sundays, which I can understand that. It's a church and they're not going to do it. But it's still going to get him a little bit of extra money. All he gets is his Social Security, and he don't get much. He don't get a lot of that. Most of it goes to his upkeep and feeding him and stuff like that. I sure wish he had a job one time. He worked at Walmart for one Christmas season. He worked about a month, and of course it was just temporary. And say that. Be quiet. My dog barking. Anyway, all right, guys. How close is Scrap Hawk to 1,000? I didn't see that. 4 to go for Scrap Hawk. Dang, he's almost there. He is almost there. There's got to be enough of you guys on here to get him to 1,000. Then he needs a little cushion too, because you always got people dropping. I lose maybe this week. I have backed up I looked at my analytics, and I think I backed up about 5 or 6 this past week, but I picked up more than that because I kept getting to around 9:11, and then it dropped down to around 9:06, and now it's back up to 9:12, I believe. So I'm at 912 is what I'm at now. Last time I looked, 912. So it's something, it ain't. Even when I get there and I get monetized, it's not going to make me a whole lot of money, but it's just a milestone, and there's certain things you can do when you got 1,000 that you can't do when you don't have 1,000. And I'm hoping I can keep climbing though, maybe get up there. I notice I'm at 916. Wow, I didn't know that. So I've gained. I've got a couple of Filipino ladies, and I'm surprised she hadn't been on here this time. She usually pops in here, and I can't pronounce her last name. She's a Filipino, but she lives in Norway. She married a Norwegian guy, and she lives in Norway. And the only name, the only way her name is, it starts with Nana, and I just call her Nana. But there's some more to it, and I can't remember how you spell it. But she comes on my stuff quite a bit. And then there's another one called Rena Hall, Reena and Hall, and she comes on a lot. And matter of fact, she watches my videos. But gosh, Scrap Polka, I didn't realize he was that close. I'll have to, well, ain't no need of me unless I get somebody to subscribe to you. Because I've been subscribed to you for a long time. I've been watching you for a couple of years now. But I hope you get there, my friend. Oh, you're going to get there. You'll probably be there before the day's out. Wouldn't surprise me a bit. And what are you talking about? I done missed something here about highlighting. Hey, you guys, you know what? I got to go get my grandson. So, look, I'm sorry I got to come in late on this thing, and I got some stuff I'm working on that I'm going to be wanting to show you guys next Saturday, a week from now. But I'm sorry I overslept. I should have never laid down that. I don't know. I've been sleeping a lot here lately, which how do you highlight screen names? Well, how do you highlight screen names? Do I know how to highlight screen names? Lisa just subscribed, so maybe he's just one away now. See you, frugal granny. Guys, I'm gonna have to cut it short. I gotta go get my boy. And hopefully next Saturday he won't be working this shift. Usually he's there in the mornings. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. I love you. And don't forget, Crazy Family Tube is going to be live streaming at 8 tonight. And I will be there. I sure love that family. And I love watching Marty find all that, stuff that nothing wrong with it. Some people don't believe in getting food out of a dumpster, but I don't see nothing wrong with what he's doing. Most of the time he done it. And all them hams, he didn't take them hams home. He took 99% of them. He took over to the food bank, and which that's a good thing. At least I don't know why the stores don't donate it directly to the food bank rather than put it out there in that dumpster. But that's what they do. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all, and hopefully I'll start having better content. Burp. Oh boy, that didn't taste good. All right, guys. I love you. See you later, Christy.